Here's our little Red Haven peach tree. Oh, there's nothing like Red Haven peaches. Oh, they're just awesome. So anyhow, we planted two, but you just be careful with where you plant them because we planted the other one over here behind this big clump of grass. Well, the grass wasn't that big when we planted it. So now we have the issue of either moving the grass or moving the tree. So I don't think that this is really a very good place for the tree, and my husband don't really now either. And I can see something is biting even off of this little peach tree that is not protected. So we're going to have to get something around that because that's not good. So anyhow, most likely we're going to be moving the tree in place of the grass and finding a better place, possibly up in front of the grape arbor. And basically I'm going to this will probably be kind of a little bit of a long video because I want to try to not be so fast moving the camera, and also I don't know how to put the clips together and have it into one. But anyhow, this is the kale, and it's gone to seed, and we're just letting it be. The butterflies, if I'm catching him, which I think I am, are enjoying the flowers, and tiny little bees. We haven't really seen hardly any honeybees this year, sadly. But anyhow, actually some of it is still edible. On some of them, there's a nice big leaf. So anyhow, we have an issue with the rabbits. So my husband is going to put protective wire up around, because they're eating the leaves. They're eating the heck out of the leaves. So in through here, my husband moved back the mulch, and he has some radishes just coming up there. But here's just what they're really up to, these rabbits, this year. We have never had the grapes before. So here's a plant that, the grape plant that has been just munched away on. And so we had this 2x3 welded wire, and my husband watched a rabbit just go right through that, pretty good sized rabbit go right through there this morning. So now he's using this shelving up around it that we had in a wee greenhouse out back. So they are just seem to be munching on a lot of stuff. So when you observe what the rabbits are eating, I have a feeling, know what the heck they're doing, because they really, the makes you wonder. Apparently these bean leaves are edible, because they have gone along, if this will show up, and they've polished off, they've left one leaf there. They polished off all the leaves they could reach, and I know that some grape plants, they have edible leaves. So they haven't gotten all the way out here. So here's some that they haven't polished off along here. They've left be, but give them time, they would have had all of the leaves off of these. So they haven't bothered too much on these. So this has had a chance to grow up, but down the lower leaves, I have a feeling they've already polished off them. There looks like a leaf that they've really enjoyed munching on. So just want to prepare people that use this 2x3 wire. Forget about it. Doesn't work. Rabbits will go right through. But this shelving, that should take care of that. So then we have the issue of the lettuce. So, and also, I don't know if I just said or not, that we're going to save the seed, and then of course this will reseed itself. And there's the seed pods for the kale. Now, I really like the curly leaf kale better, but you know, what the heck. You know, you eat what you have. So, so anyhow, the rabbits are also enjoying all the lettuce, and they're munching down on, this is a purple lettuce that I don't know the name of it, but it's in, like when you get the spring mix, it's in with the spring mix. And oh my word, the darker the purple, supposedly, the more nutrition that's in the foods. So that would be like the, you know, the purple cabbage and all. So anyhow, the rabbits are really polishing off a lot of this too. So we've got to get fencing around this. But this is just oh so good. So basically, this is going to be long because I just can't lump together the different segments like other people can. So this lettuce here is the, I don't know whether it's red-seeded Simpson or whatever, but anyhow, I will try to remember to write it in the description. Here is a voluntary potato plant that came up. But this is what I want to mention as I'm going up this walkway. We watched this Back to Eden, and this guy is amazing. I hope people watch it. He goes by the Bible, by Bible verses as to how he does his gardening, and it's so impressive. It is so worth watching. And the reason that I sincerely believe that what he's saying is totally true is because the mulch that we had here, my husband's added more now, in this walkway. And we walked over it, and lo and behold, the strawberry plants was coming up, even, you know, after being tromped down, not watered, nothing. And not only did they come up and look extremely healthy, they had really a good root system on them, plus loads of worms, of fishing worms, underneath, you know, in this soil. So I am totally a believer, and he was saying, you know, like 4 inches of this mulch, hardwood mulch, and then you water initially, and then you don't water anymore because it holds the moisture, and it just eliminates the hours of watering if you have, you know, a lot to water. So this is the approach we're going to give it a shot, and we had a certain amount of mulch around these, but I have been watering these, and they just look fantastic because these plants were planted last year. Now behind there, the black raspberries, now we've had those a while, and we've had the blueberries that's in front of that. But these here, the red raspberries, and we have, it's like a golden color raspberry in here too. They're both just awesome. This is last year. This was planted, and they just look like little sticks. And it's just absolutely amazing. And I keep looking for honeybees, and I'm seeing little bumblebees, but like on my other video, I'm not happy about all the spraying going on. So I mean, it's not just spraying of lawns. I'm really questioning this chemtrail thing. I don't know fact or fiction, but I do see a lot of this, like what they're talking about. You look up in the sky and you see these planes and you see these puffs of smoke looking stuff coming out from the back of them, and I don't know whether it's just a normal thing, but I do know we used to have a lot of rain and we didn't have to water things, and now things, we don't get much rain now, and it used to be April showers bring May flowers, but now things are just dry and you have to water. But this new approach with this back to Eden idea with the 4 inches of mulch is just a wonderful idea, because you know, it takes a lot to water. So anyhow, here we go with the cucumbers, and we do have this is all in our greenhouse. Somewhere in there we do have a cucumber, a pretty good sized cucumber, but I don't see it now, sorry. And the beans, they are working their way up to the top of those spools, and they're doing well. And there's the beets, which I really like, and there's actually, I would like to eat these beet leaves, but I don't know whether the beets would still do okay if I would, and it'd be cool if I could just chop off these beet greens and that green would come back like with the lettuce, because you know, you just chop off this lettuce and about 1 inch above the soil, and it keeps coming back, but over here, when it starts getting this milky, when you cut it off and you see like a milky inside, which this one doesn't have, it's just like a milky substance inside, then that's when it's starting to go to seed. It'll bolt like this, and then the leaves, they'll get more tough and not very edible. So anyhow, that's it. Gotta cut it